Okay, this is the Dynaband section and we're going to use one of these. We've obviously chosen pink ones. You don't have to have a pink one. You can buy them pretty much anywhere online. We also sell them on our website. But what you need to do with these bands, and I'm going to explain as we go through the exercises, that you need to activate the bands because they don't weigh anything. So what we need to do for the first move is cross your band, or double your band over, and you're going to take your arm in front. Now I'm going to do it slowly to begin with. You're going to pull it out, and then back, and then retrace your steps. Okay, we're going to do a bit faster now. So squeeze and back. Now it's really important that you pull that band out at the front, so you activate it, and then pull it all the way back, like that. How tight you have your band depends on how hard you want to work. If you want to make it harder, you need to pull the band even closer together. Okay? If you make it narrow at your start position, you're going to make it much harder for yourself. It's still really important though that you keep your abs nice and tight. You may even want to take 1 foot back, but what you don't want to be doing is sort of standing like this. So make sure you remember to stand up nice and straight. That's it, good.
Keep your arms nice and strong. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back.
Yep, so you want to make sure that all the way through here you're getting a really good squeeze all the way across the back. Okay, the next move is a lat pull down. You might have used this as a machine in the gym. And again, same principle as the chest press. You need to pull out and then pull down. Okay, and if you don't do that, you're just going to be lifting this band up and down. You're not really going to get a good workout. Now on this one, as you come down, you want to bring your elbows really close to you and squeeze those shoulder blades together, working this area here. Okay, again, abs really nice and tight. All the way down, all the way up. And it's on a slight angle. You come down to the chest and retrace your steps.
If you can't feel it yet, tighten up your band just a little bit.
So you want to be able to get to a point at the end of a minute on these arm exercises that you really can't do anymore. And if you can, that's a signal to you that you need to make it tighter or just push or pull a little bit further. That's it. A few more. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, the next move, work the bingo rings. This move is so popular with our clients because it targets this treble spot. Question to you, do you like this bit underneath your arms? This is how you get rid of it. So you're going to lift it up and down, nice and gently, keeping the elbow really close to your body and your head. You take the arm out here, you're going to start working this area, and we want to isolate our triceps. Lift and lower. So sideways, you need to keep your abs nice and tight. So all the way up, all the way down. And you may need to take 1 foot back. And then this way, holding the band in the base of your back. And then go all the way up and all the way down. Really important that you go all the way up and all the way down, because if you just do it like this, you're not going to get a full range of movement. That's it, good. Are you feeling it yet? I am.
If not,
tighten the band. That's it, all the way up, all the way down. That's it.
Just imagining we're tightening it up for you right now.
Yeah. So you're in control of the band. If you've got to the point you can't do any more than just loosen it. Other side, so lift up and then down. And the great thing about these bands is that you can actually work one side and then the other. Like what we were saying in the kickboxing sets, when you work different sides of the body separately, like we are now, you get to see which are your stronger and weaker sides, which enables you to work or improve the weaker side. All the way up. That's it. Now it's stopped raining, we can pretend we're in Barbados again. So always imagine that you're doing these in your bikini, pulling your tummies in tight as can be. That's it. And just to go over that other way, keeping that band still, all the way up, all the way down.
Also make sure your feet, or the weight is evenly spread amongst each foot. You don't want to be standing like this, or like this.
So all the way down, all the way up. That's it, good. Keep
if you can't feel it, tighten it up. You know you want to.
This is how you get rid of bingo wings. All right, we're going to release it out and we're going to go into our jab and jump. So just like we did in one of the kickboxing warm-up sections, you need to wrap the band around your hand and you're going to tap in front. Nice and strong. It doesn't matter whether you start on the left or the right. tapping out and ahead. Again, how tight you have that band, if you've got it really tight, it's going to be a much harder workout than if you keep it nice and loose. Just have a chat with your conscience and see how hard you want to work all the way back. That's it. Okay, so sideways, you're just going to tap out, so using that foot, bringing that arm all the way back. So nice, and just loosen it up if you need to. So if you need to, you just bring the hand right the way back, always out and back.
Or you can tighten it up even harder.
Tighten up hardcore style, boot camp style. That's it. Awesome. Keep it going. Come on, last little bit. And we're going to change sides. So remember to keep your wrists nice and strong and straight, particularly as you get tired and towards the end of the set. Tapping that foot out, abs super, super, super tight, and making sure you're not doing this with your shoulders, but keeping them down and pushing ahead. Now for me, my left side is actually my stronger side, so this is a lot easier than it was just then. But if you're doing your left side, you may find that it's weaker. So just adjust the band accordingly. That's it, come on, really go for it. Just like we did in kickboxing, imagine that you're punching someone or something you don't like, really go for it. And also remember to breathe. Come on, keep it going, tapping that foot, punching in front as much as you can, as hard as you can. How's your arm, Amanda?
Yeah, it's starting to burn.
Woohoo!
You can feel that burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Come on, last few.
If you can't feel it, tighten it up.
And release. Okay, the next one, it is also for our triceps. I'm actually going to show this side on straight away. Amanda will do it front on. You're going to put your band on the front of your right shoulder and take your arm behind. And what you're going to do is you're going to extend out and back. Now, it's really good if you split your stance sideways, but you don't have to. You can do it like this, but you must keep that elbow high as can be. Okay, if you're doing this, you're just not going to isolate those triceps, and the bits under your arms are going to stay flabby. This is not what you're here for. Breathe. That's it, good. So once you've got your position, then just decide how tight or how loose is your band. That's it. Keep it going. Come on, hardcore style.
Turn it up if you can't feel it.
Abs tight. Super, super tight, and just keep plowing through. Just imagine how those arms are going to feel and how they're going to look at the end of these sets. You'd be amazed how much results you can get from these just after a few times of working out and back. And exactly the same thing on the other side. Can't have one arm flabbier than the other. So out and back, that's it. All the way out. So sideways, my left arm is now lift it up, elbow nice and high, lift and lower. Good stuff, come on, keep it going, nice and strong.
I'm feeling it, are you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm being too serious as well. What do we normally say to our girls when we do this?
Tighten up the band!
No, it's not all about tightening up the band. All the way back. It's really important that you get it right, that you get your technique right. It's not always.
Really
If you're in a management class, it's always about tightening the band. But if that's too much, if you get halfway through, just loosen it off. As long as you keep that elbow nice and high. Good stuff. We're coming to the halfway point of this workout now. And you'll be pleased to know that there's no more tricep work after this little bit here.
Oh, but they're my favourite muscles.
All the way back, all the way down, all the way back. Okay, we're now going to put the band on the floor under your feet, okay? We'll start with your right side, so we'll put it on our left. And we're going to stand on the band, one side at a time, wrap the arm round. Okay, and it goes like this. You're going to just lift up and down, lift and lower. Elbow needs to be nice and close to the side. If you don't like it being totally wrapped around, just have your thumb and your index finger around the band, lift and down. That's it. I personally prefer to take one of my feet back Amanda doesn't always do that, so just pick whatever works for you. Lift and lower, all the way up, all the way down. Popeye arms, bulging biceps.
Holding biceps.
But also, the really important thing when you're training is that you make sure that you do workouts in the front and the back of the body. So although the back of our arms tend to be weaker, we need to focus on these muscles too. And you get a really nice shape at the front of the arm on these. So lift and lower. Good. Pulling in tight here will help you get more here. So if you let your tummy go, just have a little chat with yourself. Can I pull a little bit tighter? Lift and lower. Loosen the band or tighten the band if you come towards the end of the minute, depending on what you need to do. And the other side. Exactly the same thing. Switching on. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. The palm needs to be coming upwards because a bit later on we're going to be changing our arm position. You need to make sure that that palm is coming straight up to the ceiling or the sky. All the way up, all the way down. We love these bands because they're so easy to take with you. You can take them on holiday, you go away with work, you're just going for a jog around the park, but you also want to do some conditioning. Just take it within your pocket. All the way up, all the way down. Again, whichever way you like on splitting the stance or out to the side. That's it, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up and down.
I'm feeling this too, are you?
It's killing me, it's absolutely killing me. Lifting and lowering.
But if you're not feeling it, tighten it up.
Yeah. But the other thing as well is that, the whole point of these exercises is that you actually do get results. And in my experience, a lot of people who train in the gym, a lot of women I've trained, they don't get that failure point. They don't get to the point where they can't do any more. And if you don't get to that point, you may as well just be sitting at home having a cup of tea.
You really want it to hurt.
Other side. Now, if you are doing this next to someone, you might need to just spread out a little bit, because this is where you're going to take your arm out to the side. Take your hand over the band, little finger to the sky. I first take my foot back, out and down. And lift and lower. All the way up, all the way down. You don't need to take it any higher than your shoulder. If it goes a tiny bit above, that's okay. But try and get that squeeze and pause at the top, keeping your wrists nice and straight. The danger is you kind of want to do this with the band, but really try and work the muscles here. And you can loosen the band if you need to, tighten the band, whatever works for you, and just do what's right for your feet. Abs are going to be glued in tight. Lift and lower, all the way up, all the way down. That's it. How's your arm, Amanda?
Feeling it.
I'm loosening my band already. All the way down, lift. And if you don't have a band, you can actually do this without. So if you get really tired, and as you get tired, you may find that your arm doesn't come up quite as high. That's totally fine.
The body nice and still as well.
Good stuff. Keep it going. Probably just got a few more. Good, last one. And exactly the same thing, but on the other side. Okay. So just holding the band, pick your level, all the way down, all the way up. So sometimes you might start it and then you think, oh, actually, this is a bit too loose. Tighten it up, out and back. Lift and lower. So again, little finger all the way to the top. Palm facing backwards. Good job. Really focusing what's going on between your ribs and your hips. So locking in the whole way down. Keep it going. We're in our last few minutes now. Out and down. And we're pretty much working every single muscle in the upper body in this workout. So it's great for results.
Feeling the burn.
We are feeling the burn.
Hope you are too.
Lift and
Means
down.
it's working, ladies.
A few more. Use your breath as well. The deeper you breathe, the more you're going to get out. Just a few more, you'll be able to get out if you get that breathing a little bit deeper. Okay, we're getting through these quite fast. Bicep curl. So unlike before, we had the palm up, the palm's inward this time. So you're facing inwards as if you were banging a hammer. So lift up and down, all the way up, all the way down. Really important to get the full range of movement. So okay, making sure the arm is coming to the top and then all the way to the bottom. You can do the pulses, but we want to get a really nice full range of movement today. And also if your band pings and snaps, that happens all the time in our workouts. but just be careful of your face, obviously. Lift and lower.
Hold on nice and
Lock
tight.
it in tight as you can. All the way up, all the way down. Good stuff. Come on, last few, last few. Good stuff. Go on, nearly there. Burn, baby, burn. That's our slogan for this,
Oh
I think.
yeah. Hope you're feeling that burn too, ladies.
Just keep it going. Last few. Good stuff, good stuff. Getting ready to change in a little bit. Last couple. Come on, really pick these up. Get that energy out. And get ready to change. Well done. Okay, so just to recap, palms are coming inwards rather than upwards, lifting and lowering. All the way up, right to the top, all the way down.
Think about taking your thumb to your shoulder.
Yeah, excellent. Just choose your stance. I can't even do it like that. I hate it like that.
I can't do it like this.
Lift and lower. So just, as you said, do what's right for you.
As long as your weight's evenly spread.
Yeah. Okay, so now start to think about how beautiful this arm's going to look.
Oh, it's looking
bicep
great.
works. Up to the top and down, all the way up. Good stuff. At least it's not raining now.
Phew.
Got very wet before. Lift and down. Okay, just got to finish this one, then we've got 1 more minute, that's all. So if you can, tighten that band and really power out these last few. And if you find that this tempo is too fast for you, then do feel free to go at your own pace. Lift and down. Go on. Come on, man, let's tighten our band. Come on, tighten the band. Always cheating this one. Lift and lower. Come on, yeah. Go on, I love it, it's a band ping now. That's when you know you've got it really tight, when it pings in your face. Up and down, come on, last bit.
Breathe it out on the way up.
3 more, yeah, also breathing out on the way up, good point. Really helps you to get through those last few.
Especially when that band's really tight.
That's because I've made her tighten the band. That's it, good. Okay, keep it going. Couple more. Go on, last few. And release. Whew. Okay, so last thing, we're going to do our double back rows. Okay, so you're going to stand on the feet. I'm going to show you this from sideways. Wrap the band around. Come into a squat position and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Squeeze up. So just be careful on these like you would in a squat. You don't want to have your knees forward or looking like this. Get your bum back. All the way up, all the way down. This time you're working all in the muscles in the middle section of your back. Lift and down. You're taking the elbows back, keeping the elbows close to your body too.
Squeeze it up at the top.
All the way up, all the way down. Good. I like this one.
Good.
This is good for bra bulge. This is your motivation not to stop now. The flabby bits at the back of your bra bulge. This is one of the best ones for it. Lift and low. So do this for 2 minutes.
You
Just
can.
to make sure. Good, all the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. And if you've got lower back problems, you may find actually you just want to straighten those knees up a little bit. And hold it there. Excellent job. That's the Dyno Band workout done.
Well done.
Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Good job.
High five it.
Always.